I decided to do this review really quick. I bought this Shark Professional Steam Pocket Liftaway Pro Steam Pocket Mop the other day. And I already own a Steam Pocket mop. It's not the Liftaway, but I saw that this was the only one left at the store. And I knew that it was sitting on a shelf that probably meant that it wasn't really whatever. It wasn't really going to be sold for much longer because it was in an obscure place in the vacuums and steam mop aisle. And I couldn't find a price on it, but I knew that Kmart is where I bought this from, does that a lot. They tend to sell things and then just stop selling them. They don't sell well, so they discount them or clearance them out real cheap. And I could not find, for the life of me, a price sticker on this unit. And I tried the scanner, and it said to look at the shelf for this price, which was stupid. And I waited around for a sales associate, but apparently it was on the box the whole time. It was only $38 for this steam mop. And it, for some reason, I just, with all that's going on this box, I just couldn't see the sticker, which, of course, now that I pointed it out, you know, it's more obvious. But so this unit is supposed to come with, it has 3 steam settings: dust, mop, and scrub. And it also has the lift away portion that turns into a handheld. Now, I already had a steam pocket handheld steamer before. It was just the purple model, and it came with all the dusting bonnets, the longer, the smaller, the wedge tool, and I wasn't impressed with it. To me, the main thing I wanted was for the blasting, to blast the gook and whatever out of like sink crevices and faucets, and to really clean my shower and stuff. And it's a joke. Even this model, it's a little bit more powerful, but it's not powerful enough. The steam isn't sufficient enough, and it uses a pump, and it's constantly like making this weird child's toy sound. It sounds really cheap, and it didn't work that well. But when you put the unit into the base, the mopping base, it automatically starts pumping itself. So you don't have to like squeeze the trigger or anything like that. Well, I knew that the steamer that I had before, the Steam Pocket, the garment steamer, did work really well, but I already have a Shark press and refresh, I believe it's what it's called, that I really like, and I also have another one in the box because I found those on clearance at Walmart for like $10 a piece, originally like $60. So I have one that could be given as a gift, but I also have one for myself, and I love it, and it matches this mop. This mop, it does not use the pumping action in the handle mechanism, and I thought that I'd like that, but I don't. It turns out that if you have the pump mechanism, as you can see, that's what the unit uses to pump the steam into the steam chamber, and then it has that Y piece in there to push the steam out into this big chamber. It works a lot better. You can control the amount of steam a lot better, and when you really like, I use a steam mop because my mom has like a hairstyle that she uses a lot of hairspray for, and it just builds in cakes on the floor. And the steam mop, you'll set it on there, and then you'll try and pull it back, and it sticks to the floor. Like, it hardcore sticks to the floor. Like, if there was a mouse or something on the floor, it'd pretty much mimic one of those sticky traps that you can buy for mice or rodents or whatever. I just did the bathroom with this. And the one big thing is, steam mops are not for grimy, dirty floors. It is steam mops are maintenance mops. You need to regularly maintain the floor that you're doing, because if you don't, it's not going to benefit you in any way. Because it's just going to make the floor look terrible. It's going to streak because, I mean, even when I'm doing the hairspray on the floor, it gets foamy and you can see it, you can smell it. It's gross, and she won't stop using all the hairspray that she uses, and she uses really strong freezing hairspray. So this melts it off the floor, and I was excited because I thought, oh, maybe they improved it. They didn't. The mop itself, I tried it for about a minute, and I was like, nope, I can't use this mop. The steam was really crappy. But with the steam pocket, just the normal steam pocket, the nice thing because you can flip it over, and you can flip that one over too. It was free with my Shark rotator powered liftaway from Sam's Club, so I stuck with it. And the mop I had before this was just a Steam Mop Deluxe that was a Shark as well, that I also got at Kmart on clearance for like $30. So I'm a big Kmart clearance shopper. I have one that's local, and I tell you what, if you are really looking for something, I have a Samsung motion sync canister vacuum. It has the multi-cyclonic technology. It's like titanium and black. It has the remote control hose. It came with like 4 different floor brushes. Really powerful. I mean, it's a $400 vacuum, easy. If you were to find it at Kmart every day on their shelves, it would be a $400, or it would be probably like $350 at Walmart, because they tend to, lower the price, or they get their own special model in a special color, and they're able to sell it cheaper than anywhere else. And that way other stores can't price match it because it's not the same machine. So I got that vacuum for $97. It was marked down like 5 times, and it had been sitting on the shelf from its marked down origin, like the first time they marked it down, because it was the last one there and it wasn't selling. They marked it down like over a year's time, and I just finally said, I'm going to buy it. Because at this this price point, somebody else is going to pick this up. And somebody else definitely would have picked this up, too, for $38. And it was just marked down. It says 7/21/16. Sorry about that. And, it was marked down. Somebody would have picked it up, because steam mops are a big thing, and people are already thinking about, getting back into the Christmas shopping and stuff like that. But I just want to say I was not impressed by this, and I didn't do a review and I didn't do an unboxing because I figured I just wanted to get it out of the way and see if I was going to keep it or not, because I don't want to keep it sitting around for too long. I just want to get my money back. Personally, if you have the money, and buy this and buy a separate hand steamer. I really don't like the pump action, but it's more effective in the Shark lineup. I guess the best-selling steam mop right now is the Bissell Power Fresh, which before that, the Bissell's steam mop was also like a really big seller too. So I think Bissell probably has the upper hand in quality results, but of course, Shark has the marketing, so if you really are thinking about purchasing one of these machines, just go with the more basic. This isn't even as basic as it goes, because they do make mops that aren't the double-sided. The only thing, though, is when you're pushing this, because of the resistance on the floor, because you're pushing back here, it's kind of like the steering kind of wiggles, and it is a little bit tougher until the floor gets a little bit damp from the steam. Whereas other Sharks, the neck of the unit is here, so it's not as hard to push. But that's just something to keep in mind. Thanks for watching.